I'll bring in Republican Senator Martha McSally. She was with us this morning. Martha, Senator, I should say. I'm sorry about that.
That's okay, Stu. Good morning.
Good morning, man. What's the hold-up with new help for small business? Can you do anything about it?
Yeah, the hold-up is Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi. As of yesterday, over $250 billion of the $350 billion that we provided to provide immediate relief to small businesses in forgivable loans to keep people on their payroll, keep them from going under so these jobs exist when we get on the other side. Over $250 billion has already been apportioned out. So we need to add more money to this. This should be an easy thing to do, but they're trying to hold it up for other requests, other additions in pots of money that haven't even been sent out yet. So I would really encourage everybody. In California, over $20 billion has been sent out. In New York, over, I think, $12 billion to small businesses. Call Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi and tell them stop holding this up.
Well, Speaker Pelosi says that the president's response to the virus is, quote, almost sinful. And I note that the House is in recess until May the 4th. That is, what, 3 weeks away. I see this as a major problem to getting help to small business, which needs it.
I agree. We can pass this. We tried last week with just a few people on the Senate floor so we can practice safe practices, but do it unanimously. They tried it last week and Schumer objected. So we're going to try again tomorrow. And I would just encourage everybody, both sides of the aisle. America has come together on this. These small businesses need our help. Put your politics aside. Let's get more relief on the way to save these businesses and save these jobs.
Senator, would you just stay there for 1 second? I want to segue away to Hillary Vaughan, who has the latest news on the World Health Organization and America's cutting funding for it. What do you have, Hillary?
Stuart, the president announced yesterday there is a 90-day moratorium on any money going from the United States to the World Health Organization. This is an idea that he floated last week, and now it's official. The World Health Organization will not receive any funding from its largest donor for the next 3 months.
Today, I'm instructing my administration to halt funding of the World Health Organization. Had the WHO done its job to get medical experts into China to objectively assess the situation on the ground and to call out China's lack of transparency, the outbreak could have been contained. This would have saved thousands of lives and avoided worldwide economic damage.
The president says that WHO took China's misinformation at face value and protected the country, and at the same time triggered what is now a global pandemic that he says could have been prevented. He says he doesn't want to give any money to this organization until they make major reforms. He's also considering starting an entirely new global partnership like the World Health Organization, but one that is not influenced by China. Stuart, I want to put this money into perspective. The United States is its largest donor by far. In 2019, they gave 16% of their total budget. By comparison, China gave just 2%. And over the past 6 years, Stuart, the United States has given $2.5 billion to the World Health Organization. Stuart?
All right, Hillary Vaughan right there. Thanks very much indeed. Come back, Senator McSally. I believe that you've sent, you and other senators have sent a letter to the WHO requesting information on the role in the China cover-up. I mean, you're part of the effort to hold China accountable, aren't you?
Absolutely. I've never trusted a communist in my life, and the cover-up by the Chinese government still to their own people, to America, and to the world is costing lives, Stuart. They lied about how the behavior of the virus. We still don't know the origins, the extent, and the WHO was parroting their propaganda, saying there was no human-to-human transmission, attacking President Trump for his travel ban. I've called for Dr. Tedros to step down, but we also need to understand what is their decision-making process and why do they appear to be complicit with the Chinese cover-up for this deadly virus.
Senator Martha McSally, thanks very much for joining us this morning. Always appreciated. Thank you very much. Okay. By the way, later this hour,